Hey, Siam here, back for another answer to your question, so to speak. And today it's all about cryptocurrencies. This is something which I get emails galore about, random people tweeting or LinkedIn messaging me saying, I see you're into gold and silver or trading, what about Bitcoin or stuff like this. So here's my stance on cryptocurrency. My folder. My stance on cryptocurrencies hasn't really changed too much since sort of 2011, where Bitcoin really got into the lexicon, so to speak. One of the questions I hear a lot is, do you think cryptocurrencies will replace gold and silver? Because a lot of them simulate the scarcity of gold and silver, and the answer is no. No. Gold and silver have remained constant value for the last 5,000 years, not price, value. And I believe it will be the same, even if we have all sorts of different cryptocurrencies out there. Gold and silver is just a safe bet. It's got a 5,000 year track record, and I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon, especially as physical silver supplies are massively running out, and there's no substitute, and they're needed in all electronics, etc., etc. Let's talk about Bitcoin. There have been a lot of Bitcoin millionaires, but for every Bitcoin millionaire you'll find many others who haven't hit the millionaire status, just like any industry. The reason I'm pretty skeptical on cryptos is that the Federal Reserve and the central banks have created this cartel, this central banking cartel. So 1913 is when the Federal Reserve was incepted. You don't need to be a conspiracy theorist or anything, just spend some time researching how the Federal Reserve was incepted back in 1913 and see what it's done since then. And I don't know anything about the Illuminati or anything, but if it would be the Federal Reserve. You just look at plain facts and it's absolutely ridiculous what goes on there. And they've spent over 100 years getting all of this control, all of this power, and they're not just going to suddenly go, oh, cryptocurrencies, yeah, let's take away all of our power, go for it. No, I don't think that's going to happen. What I see happening is the future of currency will be a cryptocurrency, but it won't be one of these outliers that, anti-disestablishment cryptos. What will happen is that the central banks will get together, or a government may go, hey, here's our new cryptocurrency, and guess what? You can pay your taxes and mortgages in it. Then that cryptocurrency will then take off. But I don't believe it's going to be something like Bitcoin or Litecoin. There's a lot of talk at the moment about Ethereum. I mean, of all of them so far, that's the most promising. But yeah, I still think there's some time before real crypto takes hold. But I mean, there is a trend. I mean, the trend is cryptocurrencies are sort of on the rise, and cash is being abolished across the world. There are well over a dozen major nations like Norway, Sweden, America, the UK, all on and the Eurozone. They have huge incentives to get rid of cash. They're trying to get rid of the higher denomination notes in most societies. And what happens when you do that? Like if you got rid of the £50 note in the UK, you would more than halve the UK cash supply. And the reason the big banks want that is, and the reason they want a cashless society is because if all of first of all, there won't be any more backhand jobs, for builders and whatnot, and so the HMRC and the government can have a complete hawk-eye view on everyone's activities, because you can't do anything without having, this electronic money of some sort. And also, if they want to do a wealth grab of some sort, all they need to do is drop interest rates to, negative rates. So all of a sudden, people can't flee to cash because your money's stuck in this electronic form, and you're going to be bleeding money away due to negative rates, like we are seeing around the world at the moment. So yeah, I'm just waiting till a government goes, yep, this is our new crypto, you can pay your taxes and mortgages in it, and then that will sort of take off. But the real future, and mark my words, the real future is blockchain technology. The technology that makes cryptocurrencies possible is called blockchain, and it's worth having a little Google on that, because that will change the world. Everything from finance to law to contracts and law, everything. Everything will be on blockchain in the future, so that's pretty huge. One of my good friends, a guy called Dominic Frisby, wrote a really good book on cryptocurrencies. It's bad of me, I can't remember the title, but yeah, it's worth reading. So that's my view on cryptos. Hope it helps. And here it is. Now, normally I'm always going on about how